Mr. Peter Sijarto. You just mentioned what is happening in the global gas markets. Many countries are almost panicking about the current situation. Prices have skyrocketed. It is unclear what will happen next with prices and supplies. Of course, it is inevitably recalled that Europe has banned our gas several times. New bans will soon come into effect in April. Restrictions are expected to be introduced on short-term supplies of Russian liquefied gas. There were other bans as well.
On contracts that were signed somewhere around the summer of last year.
Yes, there were other bans. Today, they are already talking about possibly shifting these ban dates due to the current world situation.
First of all, Russia has always been and remains a reliable supplier of energy resources for all our partners, including, by the way, the Europeans. We will work in this mode with our partners who are reliable counterparties themselves, such as Slovakia and Hungary in Eastern Europe. We supply them with our energy resources, both oil and gas, and intend to continue doing so if the leadership of these countries pursues the same policy as today, namely being reliable partners for us. As for Europe, what is happening today in European markets is primarily the result of erroneous policies by European authorities in the energy sector. This is an abuse of the environmental agenda and the use of these tools for domestic political activities and for achieving party or group goals. Such policies have nothing to do with the interests of the people of these countries. Now, indeed, prices for both oil and gas have risen. Regarding oil, it is clear that this is connected, among other things, to restrictions on Russian oil. East, including aggression against Iran, adds up and leads to such a challenging and difficult outcome, frankly speaking, for consumers. As for gas, the price surge in the European market today is not directly related to restrictions on gas supplies to the European market, since the main gas suppliers have not reduced their volumes. Today, the main suppliers are Algeria, the United States, Norway, and partly Russia. No one has reduced supplies, yet prices have soared to $700 per 1,000 cubic meters of gas. This happened because of the overall situation in the global markets, including the oil and gas markets. It occurred due to the general situation, as there are clients who are willing to purchase the same natural gas at higher prices due to events in the Middle East, the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, and so on. If such premium buyers appear, then I am sure that some traditional suppliers on the European market, like American companies, will naturally move to places with higher prices. This is natural. There is no political background here, just business, and that is it. Therefore, I repeat once more, this is the result of erroneous policies by European authorities over many years. In this connection, here is what I think. As you said, they still plan to introduce buying restrictions on Russian gas, including liquefied gas, from April 25, and further restrictions by 2027, up to a complete ban. Other markets are opening up now. Maybe it would be more profitable for us to stop supplying the European market right now and move to those opening markets and establish ourselves there. I want it to be understood that there is no political background here either. But if they are going to close the European market to us in a month or two, perhaps it would be better for us to stop supplies ourselves now and move to those countries that are reliable partners and establish ourselves there. But no decision has been made yet. This is a thought spoken aloud. I will certainly instruct the government to work on this issue together with our companies.
Important news. Our gas carrier has been attacked again in the Mediterranean Sea. Seriously attacked. How can you comment on everything that is happening?
This is a terrorist attack, and it is not the first time we have faced similar incidents. What is surprising is that this exacerbates the situation on global energy markets, especially gas markets, particularly impacting Europe in this case. It turns out that the Kiev regime is biting the hand that feeds it, namely the hand of the European Union. The European Union provides the Kiev regime with endless support, both with weapons and money, while the Kiev regime creates problems for the EU one after another. As for its overall behavior, it is quite aggressive on the part of the Kiev regime and very dangerous. Because, as I have already mentioned, according to data from our special services, just as the Nord Streams were once blown up, now in Kiev, with the support of some Western intelligence services, there is preparation of an operation to blow up the Blue Stream and Turkish Stream. We have informed our Turkish friends about this issue, and we will see what happens in this area. But it is a very dangerous game.